everyone.
Hi. Welcome to our first episode of our new series, Nature in a Nutshell. We have a special blue sky invite code raffle at the end, so make sure to watch until that.
We're also going to be going over all our shorts we posted this week. We have a good chunk of shorts and short films to show and share with you guys. Thank you for the subscribers from our TikTok. We just started putting the tag on our TikToks, so to hopefully get you guys to come over to the dark side of YouTube. But thank you for joining us. You guys ready to get on our first short?
Yes.
I believe we have 5 or 7 this week.
Yeah.
7 shorts.
No, 7 new subscribers. I'm pretty sure they're from TikTok.
Oh, okay. Thank you to the 7 new subscribers from TikTok. And we ain't embarrassed to say it. 7 new subscribers. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, let's get on our first short. Won't we, David?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so this was a long time ago, and this is actually a hike that me and him were both on. And this part it gets so thin right there, and there was people coming from the other way too, so they kind of had to wait for us to squeeze through this crack before they could get through. And I would tell you what, it's pretty anxiety-inducing. What do you think?
Gosh. I have claustrophobia, but this one didn't really trigger it. I think there's enough space around you just to stretch your arms out a little bit, so you don't feel completely closed in.
Actually, if you go back earlier in our channel on our shorts, there's another clip of the Royal Canyons, and it's more of an overhead view, and you could see this giant rock bridge over the cavern. And that's spooky. That doesn't look like it's being held on very well, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was probably the prettiest part of it, honestly.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely have to go back there again. I'm pretty sure there's more caverns off in different directions.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
A few of the trails were blocked off. I imagine they're just dead ends, but it'd be neat to explore them.
Yeah, even if they are dead ends, who cares? I'm sure there's something awesome. Yeah. All right.
And I loved the very end when you reached that open field.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just utterly quiet.
Yeah, it was very quiet. Yeah, except for the few. Also, there was trash on the trail. Please pick up your trash.
Yes. Oh my God.
Don't leave cups on the trails.
Yeah, I carried a Starbucks cup to the the start where the trash can was.
All the way back. Yeah. Do not leave your trash on the trails. That is so disrespectful. On to our next short.
Yes.
Second short.
Oh, Quail. Yeah, Quail Lake.
Quail Creek. Quail Creek Reservoir, to be specific. Yeah, this place was nice. Ignore the trash on the beach right there. That's not ours.
It was. Well, we brought it with us, and we brought it back.
Wait, it was ours?
Yeah, we stopped by that Walmart. We picked up the gallon of water. Wait.
Oh.
No. So when we were driving out there, we stopped by Flying Jenny's or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a truck station. They had a whole bunch.
Flying J's.
Flying J's, yeah. I actually got that
from there?
Over there. Yeah, from there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that giant jug of water because it was hot.
I mean, this was last. Yeah, we took it home. It is ours apparently. We took it. I was so quick to judge. It was ours. Isn't that cool, dude? I go on trips. This was last year, guys, and I already forgot. I completely wiped from my brain. That was fun though. I love to go into Utah. We definitely have to explore Utah more. I have a few other clips from Utah, including a butterfly biome clip, which was pretty.
Yes.
The butterfly biome was so nice. Yeah. I posted 3 about butterflies.
But this is the backside of where the recreational area is. We kind of
nobody was here.
There was a whole lot of algae and a lot of mud, But once we got to the actual shoreline, it was really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, there was definitely a lot of mud. I lost like a sandal or two a few times. I had to walk back and get it. And we went through like bushes. Also, there's a lot of mosquitoes. Not near the
Yeah.
shore, but in the bushes, there's a lot of mosquitoes. Um, do you want to tell them how something hit your leg while you were sitting there on the shore and you freaked out?
Oh my god. So I was sitting there. I was already kind of nervous about it because I saw like stuff swimming around. I wasn't really used to like swimming in lakes. And I'm sitting there on the shore with my feet in the water. Well, because it was really steep drop off. It was pretty deep. It was actually
Yeah.
like a little stair, basically.
Yeah, it was pretty deep.
And I felt something bump my leg. I jumped up. What is it? And it turned out
that?
it was just a small little fish. I was curious.
It was just interested in you.
Hmm.
We didn't go swimming though because a little out like there's like little like spiky plants on the bottom. You can't really walk. So you'd have to kind of like just swim
Yeah.
without putting your feet down. So we just kind of enjoyed the shore of the lake, of the reservoir, excuse me.
Yes.
And there is a bunch of people out on boats and everything down on the other side, and there's like boat docks and everything, and it's completely like free. You can come whenever you want. There's not really any areas blocked off. You can walk wherever you want. It was enjoyable. It's a long drive, but it's right on the edge of Utah, bordering Arizona.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh,
I
actually,
enjoyed
let's tell them how we discovered it.
Oh yeah, dude. Trying to find getting to this place. Originally, this was like we were gonna go on this hike and off like down the road from this place. And here, tell them, Dave, what happened.
So we were gonna park there, and they had a $5 fee. We didn't have cash, so
we left.
Oh my god! No, we had to break your gambling box open.
So we sat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my gambling box was like this little lock box I had because we went on a trip in Vegas and I kind of have a little bit of a gambling problem. So I was like, I lock money in this box. And I left the key at the house. So we were like, shit, we don't want to drive to another store. Continue. You keep telling them.
Oh, yeah. And then it turned out we didn't have a pen. So we couldn't even fill out the slip once we got the box open. That was a hassle.
And we sat there smashing the box open for like a minute, 2 minutes, just over and over again, till it was just completely dented open.
Then we're like, okay, we're gonna go to Walmart. We're gonna regroup. We're gonna get a pen, and we're gonna come back here. And then on the way over, we're going through this road through these hills. We see this lake. We all turn to each other, and we're like, we're going here.
And so we go
to the Walmart. Yeah.
Yeah. And we go pick out bathing suits, towels, sandals. We got shitty sandals because we were not dressed to go swimming.
Yeah.
So we got all new stuff, and then yeah, we drove back here. I almost slipped down the hill a few times. There's nowhere to change, so be prepared to change in your car. Yeah, dude, it was an adventure. That's for sure. That's the best part about places, the adventure to them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the place themselves is gorgeous, but then all the stuff along the way is so fun.
Oh, the ice worms.
Yeah. Oh my god, I would be so grossed out. When you said they were covered, and then you said you were covered in them, I did not. I didn't think you meant like that covered in them. I thought you were exaggerating
like
a bit.
Whole right side.
Oh god, I thought you were exaggerating a bit. I would have been freaking out. No wonder. So, explain.
Oh, yes. Well, we mentioned this on our other podcast. You can check it out on here.
Yes.
But this was when I was hiking through the San Juan Loop Falls, and I climbed down the waterfall because I had to.
You
And
got to get
when I
that shot.
emerged, yes, I felt a little bit itchy. Just didn't think too much of it. Brushed them off, and I just kind of glanced down because it was still itchy. I noticed I had some like black stuff on me. Okay, I got some dirt on there from the waterfall. Still itchy. I looked down for real, and they're worms.
I heard the story already, but it still makes my skin crawl. For real, for real.
TLDR, I drove home in my underwear and ran straight into my shower.
Oh, gosh. That would be awful. And then you like sat there and Googled for like 5 minutes, right? Till you found out what they
In the
are.
shower. They were
Well, your
ice worms. Yeah.
phone's waterproof. Phone's waterproof. Did
And, yeah.
Continue.
Oh, and they dissolve in temperatures above 40 degrees, so they are non-parasitic.
Man, that water must have been freezing though. Jesus Christ. Did it make you recoil from how cold it was?
Actually, no. It was kind of perfect because it was getting to be a bit warm. It was about noon, I think, when I got to the falls because I did like the whole way around. And like by the time like I got there, it was just so nice to dip in that cold water.
So when you say they dissolved, were just like you took your clothes off and when you looked at them when you got out, they were gone, or?
I honestly, I threw them on top of the washer, didn't look at them, and just threw them in the washing machine when I did my next load.
Rip, I swear. I mean, they were probably already dead, but
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
No. Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. Well, there you go.
Okay. So that is the lookout over Lake Elsinore. That is actually my favorite spot in all of Lake Elsinore, I think.
Yeah, the lookout. The lookout has been a hangout spot for all of our childhood years. Yeah.
But yeah, I went up there with my partner, and we just stayed there, watched the sunset. The wind made it so cold. It was about 80 degrees on the ground, and I don't know how cold it was when we got up there, but I was not dressed for it. I was in my shorts and my t-shirt, and
unpopular opinion, I hate the wind. Screw the wind.
It wasn't too loud in person, and it didn't really mess with my hair too much, so I didn't mind it.
I just don't like the wind because the cold air on my skin, like blowing on my skin, feels awful. Ugh. But yeah, the lookout's always been so gorgeous. There's also, is that a restaurant or is it just a biker club?
Oh, it is a restaurant.
It is a restaurant? Okay.
I've actually never eaten there though.
Me neither. We've always just visited there but never eaten there. Yeah, so there's a restaurant literally on the lookout itself. Never been in there, but a lot of bikers go in there, I noticed.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I've never gone in, just a little nervous.
I have heard it is really good though. They have
you've heard it's
ribs.
good?
Yeah.
Ooh. See, I used to get ribs from this place in Elstar, but then after COVID, it was ruined. I went back and tried and didn't taste good at all anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, they like they must have like closed and rehired.
Is that the one from downtown?
Yeah. It used to be so good. Every time I was watching, because I used to watch my parents' house. Every time I watched my parents' house, I would DoorDash a lunchbox special, which was 3 pieces of cornbread, 2 St. Louis style ribs, and mashed potatoes and corn. It was so good. It was so good. But yeah, and you know what the nice thing about the lookout is?
What?
It's not too far up on the mountain, so it's not too long of a drive to get there. Because this mountain, guys, is incredibly long to drive through. Once you go from point A to point B in this mountain, you go from valley to the ocean. Like this mountain's a long drive, so that's a nice thing.
I have a hybrid, and the last time I drove through there, when I got to the beach, it told me that I got 98 miles per gallon.
Oh
It was
my
all just
god!
coasting. Yeah.
Yeah. See, oh my gosh, that gas mileage, that would be so nice. My car gets like about 38 miles to the gallon, and I wish it did more. For real. Especially at the gas prices. I'm going broke.
Lake Paris. Ooh. It was actually really crowded when we went.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh.
I said that's unfortunate. Yeah.
Because we did go on a weekend. We used to go all the time, but that was always like on Wednesdays. It's $10, but you can stay there for the whole day. They've got benches, they've got grills, they've got a marina, they've got camping. So
they do have camping.
Mm-hmm. And the water is usually cold, but it is pretty nice. There was a little bit of algae when I went a couple of months ago, but I didn't really see any this time.
Oh, that's good. I remember it being pretty clear the few times we went. I remember that one time, especially that one time when I barbecued the pork shish kebabs, and the water was like nice and clear. I love that picture, that panoramic picture of me and you in the water. Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Oh my god, we gotta post that.
Yeah, we could post that one. That was a cute one. And there's a long like walk. They have a continuous trail around the lake too that you can walk. It's pretty long, and there's multiple entrances too.
You remember that time we went out like through the back entrance?
We were like lost.
We had to park like really far down the road,
and we like walked up like a mountain.
And it was not worth it on the other side. There was so much seaweed. It was definitely not like cultivated.
Don't go on the other side. No. Yeah. Stick to the main entrance off. Do you remember what road? I don't even remember what road it's off.
Oh, it's right off Ramona Expressway, which is in the kind of like Marina Valley area of the 215.
Yeah. Awesome. I haven't lived there for 3 years at this point, so I'm starting to lose my memory of that place.
That's sad. I can't believe it's been 3 years.
3 years? I know. Can't believe it. It's been a long time. All right. Next video. Okay, so this is a clip. So this is actually a clip. This is an old clip. This is a clip from my first 6 months here. I think it was in the first 6 months. I was on a trip to go get my first 3 pet rats. I was getting pet rats for the first time, and I was super excited. And when you go towards where it is, which was in Antient, you have to go across the Washington Mountains from the west to the east side, and you cut through, I can't remember the exact name of the mountain, but you go through like towns like Leavenworth. There's a town called Winton, which is where this video is from. And this is just the highway that's up against the river, which is nice because this highway goes against the river the whole drive. So you're just next to the river the whole drive. And you're seeing all these gorgeous mountains. And in the winter, all of this is completely snowed in. Like, you can't get through at all unless you have like a jacked up 4-wheel car. And there's like a huge ski resort here and everything. So if you are able to make your way up here around Leavenworth, you can enjoy some skiing in the winter. And also there's a bunch of trails, but most of the trails up there are like 6-mile hikes. So if you want to go hiking, it'll be at least 6 miles. But it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's so gorgeous up there. Stone actually has visited Washington twice, but I've never been able to bring him up here. But next time he comes up here, we're definitely gonna go up there and go on some hikes. I'll go on a 6-mile hike. I don't care.
Gosh, I only went up there like a few times, but all the roads have trees around them.
Washington's packed with trees.
It's just so beautiful to drive through.
Yeah, but I love Washington. Washington's gorgeous. It's such a nice place. My boyfriend recorded is a teeny tiny little European garden spider, but I mean she's not really teeny tiny for her species. She's actually like average to large. So, but you can see in this video right here that she is weaving her little web. You can see each individual. If you look hard, you can see each little individual twine she pulls out of her butt. And she wraps around her hand and sticks it to the other side of the web, and it's so adorable. What's your thoughts on spiders, David?
So, I don't like them because I feel like if something that's small, it should not be like deadly. But I don't know. In
That
Washington,
one's not
you said,
deadly.
yeah, in Washington, you said that there weren't any venomous spiders, right?
No, there's two, but they're rare. There's two, but they're rare. You're not going to come in contact with them usually. And then one of them's the classic black widow. And how often do you see a black widow? I never see them up here, but in California, I saw them all the time.
Yeah, like out in the backyard, like under like garden furniture and stuff, like they always pop up.
In California, they were all over the place, but up here, I have never seen one, and I'm waiting to see one. But in the 3 years I've been here, I haven't seen one. Actually, it's kind of crazy about Washington. There's we have this thing with the. Oh wait, no, we have one more video.
Oh.
We have one more video, guys. We actually have 8 videos. We have a video of a deer in a field that I just recorded recently.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, because in my yard, I live on a huge plot of land. Okay, well, it's not like massive, but at least an acre. And deer come through my yard all the time, and they are just so precious. This is one of the many deer that come through. I just like to record them sometimes, see what they're doing. This one was just eating some grass, cleaning itself. Sometimes they have babies with them. One time I threw an apple to one and it ate it, and I was like super happy.
Have you ever been able to pet any of them?
No, I've never been able to pet anyone, and to be honest, I'm scared. I don't want to get bucked or anything. Or is it even called being bucked? I don't know.
Yeah. Right?
I don't want to get hurt. Yeah. Did you see that one video of the girl? It was like the young like teenage girl, and she's with her family, and there's like a walkway between the Yellowstone, like one side's the geysers and then the other side's got ox on it or buffalo. Oh. And she holds her hand up to pet the buffalo, and it just goes and it like gets its horns caught on her shirt, and it like she like freaks out. Yeah, I know. Well, don't mess around with wild animals like that, guys. She could have died. Do you know how many people have died from selfies with buffalo?
Okay,
I think like 3.
I saw this video of a deer walking up behind this girl, and she doesn't see it. She turns around and she jumps, and the deer jumps, and they both just kind of go in opposite directions.
That's pretty good.
But in all honesty, I'm not like a big deer fan, you know?
Why not? They're so cute.
So we had kind of hunted wolves to extinction in, I think, Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and we did.
The entire ecosystem suffered because of it. Since deer didn't have any natural predators, they overpopulated it, and they destroyed all the grassland, which led to a bunch of like smaller mammals and like insects and stuff not having any breeding grounds and safety. So
or food really, just for that.
Yes.
They eat grass. Yeah.
It threw everything just completely out of whack. It's starting to recover.
Yes, they did. Wolves. Yeah, they did reintroduce wolves.
And that's good.
Some people are arguing about if it's a good idea or not, but I say why not? They were there originally.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. I think like it is dangerous to humans, but is it really?
Nature is dangerous.
Yeah. Is it
That's
really
just how it
like?
is.
Are we really able to like change an ecosystem like that and like kill off like a bunch of animals just for our own safety? You know,
No.
like if you're going through those territories, like
You
those
got to
kind of
know that
belong
there's
to
a
them.
chance you got to know that there's a chance you might get hurt.
Mhm.
If you choose to risk yourself and risk your life to go explore areas in nature where there might be dangerous animals, if something happens, that's just kind of your fault. And you have the right to defend yourself from animals, of course, but I mean, if you put yourself in that situation, it's on your own. The world should not change for you.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta stay safe. Um, like some of the newer iPhones have like satellite connectivity, so you can get help in an emergency.
Mhm.
The 14 or later. But there are like a number of things that you can do to stay safe. So you shouldn't really, you know, try and like harm any of the animals there.
Yeah, I actually just watched a video about the prairie lands and the prairie dogs and how their numbers were dwindling and they're finally starting to come back. Um, because humans, not only do they do negative things, they also do amazing things, like turn uh ecosystems that are falling apart back and renew them, bring them back to life, and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like our extinction lists, like we've saved a whole bunch of species, like hundreds, just
yeah.
by making sure that they're protected.
And isn't that great to have species on the planet? I mean, don't tell me you don't watch a documentary of an animal, of some random animal, and think it's amazing to see them in the wild. Because now imagine if they were gone. It's just awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. All right. Well, actually, still on the topic of deer, these deers I think they're called mule deer. I don't know, but they're on Hawaii and they're destroying everything. There's so
So,
many. Yeah, there's so many on Hawaii. That and boars. They do boar hunting on Hawaii. Also, apparently, there's chickens everywhere, just on all the roads. If you walk in Hawaii, there's just chickens and chickens, which I thought that was kind of funny.
oh
But
gosh, those must be invasive, right?
the chickens, oh yeah, yeah, they're everywhere. It's kind of I don't know how the laws work with like the wild chickens. I don't know if you can just grab one and eat it, but I
Oh
mean,
wow.
I would.
Hopefully you can
I
cook it
mean,
first.
yeah, obviously you cook it first, but like if I was like hungry and there was like just an overabundance of chickens, I'd be like, oh, thanks for watching our first Nature in a Nutshell podcast.
Yeah. And make sure to check us out on, well, you're here on YouTube. This is going to be a
Yeah.
YouTube exclusive. We're also going to be on Instagram. We aren't super active over there. All of our videos are also going to be on TikTok. And we're doing an audio version of our podcast on, well, pretty much
Hey,
everywhere.
yeah. Acast, Spotify, Apple Podcast?
Oh, not yet, but
Not
I'm
yet.
going to
We're
try and work
working
that
on it.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we also have videos on Rumble. We have our Wait, you said our TikTok already?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
And
Oh, and we killed off our subreddit because inappropriate words spells. Um, it's really unfair what they've been doing to their developers. And we do not support that.
no, I don't support that. Hell no. Um, and we're already on YouTube because this is going to be YouTube exclusive, like he already mentioned. So,
We've also got the opportunity to join Blue Sky, and we are going to be setting up a raffle in order to give out some of our invites to our subscribers.
In order to enter the raffle, all you have to do is donate $5 at least on our coffee. Make sure to be subscribed when you see the announcement. Details will be in the subscription. We'll reach out to you, send you that invite code. You'll be good to go.
Honestly, I've really been enjoying it. It is so much like Twitter, but without really any of the negativity on there.
Well, there's negativity on every platform.
Well, yeah.
No.
It seems friendlier though.
There's no DMs on Blue Sky.
No.
So if you anything you post is out in the world, just as a heads up. Okay? All right.
I hope you enjoyed our podcast, and we hope to have you back here on our next trip.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.